Hi and welcome here. My name is Dolly and I created this YouTube channel for those struggling in their marriages and their relationships, just to find a place where you could maybe get some hope or some inspiration to save your marriage, fight for your relationship, fight for your family. My relationship had hit rock bottom at year 15. Now we were struggling probably starting year 8, but we just kept, trying to just go with it, trying to pretend that everything was okay. We kept thinking that maybe one day, if we both just keep, paying the bills, raising the kids, it'll all work itself out, but it didn't. We just got worse and worse, and the things that we started doing and the things that we started bringing into our marriage were, some unforgivable things. And what really hurt the most in the beginning was that I didn't feel like my husband wanted to fight for our marriage with me. He wasn't willing to go to therapy. I was doing that on my own, and I felt so frustrated because I felt like I was the only person that was trying. I was the only one that wanted change, and he really felt like there was nothing that he could do to make it better, so why try? I was just going to, it was just gonna fail anyways. And so, we just stopped having hope, and we just started going through the motions, and our relationship was this facade of happiness on the outside, but we were so broken on the inside. And you could see it in our kids, you could see it in the way that they were, around us, how they didn't want to spend time with us. And as a parent, you struggle when you see your kids devastated. And as a woman, I wanted so badly for my husband to desire me and want me and love me, and he was feeling the same way. Now, when we hit rock bottom, we came to a place where we were done. And it was when we were looking at separating and looking at divorce that we came to a place where we discussed making it work one more time. And the most frustrating part in marriage is when you decide to try to make it work, that you decide that you're going to try to fight for your relationship, but then one after another, things don't work out. Trying to find therapy at times that would work for both of us. We were both so busy working 2 to 3 jobs each, plus we had 3 kids in high-level sports, so there was almost no time for therapy. And finally, when you find somebody, you start from square one and you start rehashing the past, and you start, all those feelings of hurt and all those unresolved feelings would be surfaced all over again. So it was so frustrating because, you'd get you take 2 steps forward and 1 back consistently all the time. And finally, for us, what ended up happening was kind of like unexpected, but my business fell apart. My business actually flooded 3 times in a year, deeming it uninsurable. And so all of a sudden I was left, with a struggling marriage. My health was deteriorating. I had 30 pounds of weight that I couldn't, get off because of the stress I was carrying. And then I lost my 11-year career, and so I felt so lost. And so what I did was I dove into understanding marriage counseling, and I took courses and trainings in love coaching and marriage coaching and life coaching, and then I took marriage counseling courses, and I took emotive behavior therapy and cognitive behavior therapy and leadership training, and then I dove into scriptural trainings so that I could get the spiritual side of things as well. And as we started implementing steps from this one and this one and that one, and we started seeing such a massive change, not only in our marriage, but in our family. And I will tell you, as a mom, there is nothing greater feeling than seeing your children happy again and smiling again, and having your children excited to do things with you and go on trips together and actually enjoy the time that you get to spend together. And as this was going on, that whole year of transformation, I made a promise that if we got through this, when we were on that other side, that I was going to create a space where I could maybe inspire other people to do the same thing. Now, this is on way further than just inspiration. I have now been working with couples for 5 years, and we have been seeing full transformations in marriages. I've been working with women and men, singular, having full personal development changes where they go from broken and shameful to living full, passionate, exciting lives. And to see the transformations has been my greatest reward, and the transformation in my own family, and I want to bring that now to you. So subscribe to this channel if you want to fight for your marriage or, reconnect with your loved ones, because I will tell you that it is possible, and it is possible to forgive and to rebuild trust and to fall back in love. Welcome here.